Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
And hello and welcome to the Architects of Fate present Edinia Season 3. And I no longer have anything to read because Felix does such a fantastic job. And that means I can't flub it up. All right, well, joining me tonight, hey, it's been a while. We have a cast of some people. Joining me, we have Good Devil playing Quentin, the half-elf warlock fighter? Warlock bit of fighter?
Just a splash.
And when we have Genoa Merc Puppy playing Jonathan J.J. Schmitz.
I remember very little. Also, I remember very little about what happened in this campaign.
I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff has changed. You weren't here for the beginning of it, were you? You were. I can't remember anymore.
Of the season, yes.
Oh God, so many new faces. Oh. Anyway, we also have playing Windermere. He's not a bugbear. I don't know why it says that. Hold on a second while I find out where that is. What the hell? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Where are you? You're in race? How are you in race? That doesn't make any sense. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bye-bye. There we go. Hey, that's Windermere. He's an Aarakocra. I don't have a picture for the Aarakocra. And Simon playing Snowflake.
All right.
And me. Let's go. So last time, who remembers? This is gonna be a test because I remember what happened last time. Does anyone else remember what happened last time?
A punch the bear.
There was some bear punchings. Yeah. Them bears got what they deserved. I see Simon is slowly backing away. That's a great little bit there. I love that. You can come back, Simon. I'm not gonna make come on, I'm not gonna make you do anything. You're fine. All right. So after not really so much a tussle, but a little bit of discovery about our new party composition happened at the beginning of our last episode. Oh, so like long ago, almost 2 months, I think. The newcomers to the party all learning a little bit about the crew that they have joined with, and now they have to kind of decide what that really means for them. On the journey towards finding Grrr, the trail led to a split, and the party decided to go towards the east, towards the forest. The Elven City, everyone knows, is in the forest. The Elvish City is pretty legendary. And we'll see what each of you knows about that as we move along. But let's get this going. I believe where we left off last time, we were just getting ready for a nice long rest in the caves that we just cleared of bears, or at least some bears. Yeah. What was the order? We had an order. We could just go ahead and make an order now. A watch order, not for delivery. I mean, that being said, if you want to order something for delivery, who am I to stop you? We'll take a break when he comes to the door.
Or she.
You know what? That's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. I
When they
think
come
that
to the
could
door.
be
When they come to the door.
non-binary.
When they come to the
delivery
door.
person. Or robot.
We're all progressive.
That is also true.
It could be a robot. Yeah. Delivery
Could be
by
a
drone.
robot now.
I don't have a pen. Where's my pen? Hold on a second.
I've got it right here. Hold on, let me get it to you.
I'm pretty sure everyone in my family has left me. I just screamed into the void, help me, and nothing. So there's that to be concerned with.
I think you've uncovered yet another existential crisis on the channel.
I've had enough. Stop. Enough crises. Anyway, watch order.
I'll go first.
Okay, we got Simon. I'm gonna take great notes. Who would like to watch? Who would like to commit some watching after Simon?
Q can take a watch.
Q can take a watch. Essentially, Q really only needs a short rest.
Yep.
Unless Q's beat up. Is he beat up?
No, just a wank and a biscuit, and he's good to go.
Good. I do have a way to know all this. I did not open it. So we've got 2 people for watch. Who's going to go after? Okay, we got 3. There we go. Leaving Windermere to pull up the rear. Actually, Gray goes, "Hey, I'll take that 4th watch. That's my favorite watch." It is now canon.
Good, because I've got to clean up after making an amazing stew for everybody. That tasted amazing.
Now that I remember, it was mid. It was mid.
No, but someone cast prestidigitation to make the food taste better. So
I remember I made my food.
oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
you made
it was
yours
just
taste
their
better.
food.
Yep. You're right.
The rest of us were choking it down. Was this for the roadkill or something? You can't. We had bugbear bits or some shit. This was stuff you found. The prime ingredient was, I believe, scavenged.
Oh, it absolutely probably was from the carcasses of what was left here.
Yeah, that were like roasted already from fireballs.
I wonder if that leaves a turpentine face. That should probably be included in our history of magical fire is absolutely disgusting. It's like butane or something.
Don't cook with fire.
My
Got it.
chef notes.
I like that. If it's allowed, I would like to introduce that into the world.
It's just got a soupçon of arcana to it.
Yeah.
Tastes like the bogs.
All right. Hey, there we go. I actually now have everything open that needs to be open. That's crazy. Okay, look at how that works.
Oh, hey. You're welcome for stalling. We'll play.
Yeah,
sometime.
thanks. It has only tanked my connection because, oh boy, we were bouncing in and out of the red there. So we've got a watch order consisting of Snowflake, Quentin, Jonathan, Gray, and that probably will be enough. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. Yo, yeah. So I keep looking for a pen I don't have. Let's see. Are you guys doing anything before you sleep or go about your evenings? Or you're all just
Nope.
popping your squats and going to bed.
I'm gonna be trying to. Oh, I'm just gonna be trying to forget what I'm not supposed to remember.
I would like to. Let's see if I read this right. In my sleeping area, I also want to cast Prestidigitation again, just to make it cleaner for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So one corner of the little cave area is squeaky clean, sparkling, as Jonathan gets himself ready to hunker down for his snooze. So let me do some rolls. Alrighty. So Simon, it is the first watch. The smoke from the fire is still kind of hanging in the air. Everybody's kind of like laying down. And
All right.
you're just kind of like looking at all of the members of your new party here.
Yeah, I just say to myself, wise men do not judge. They simply seek to understand.
All right. Let's see.
There we go. I got me some wisdom that I do not remember where I got it from. It's a weird thought to enter my mind right now.
That's really weird. Hold on a second. It's not letting me look at monsters. What? I literally.
Well, I think that's mental health. That's good mental
I
health.
own the books, so it's like what I bought them. Had them. Okay. I do not have access to this. What? Okay.
I say that none of us are going to hold you blameful if you do not remember every single stat of every single monster in a manual.
And Google's always good in a pinch.
Google is amazing in a pinch.
Yeah, that's just what I need. I need more searching. That's what I need. I need to do more searching. Okay.
Well, I think that is the only way you can find yourself.
You know, self-search.
I'm not going to bring. Yeah, I'm self-searching, but don't do that on the bus because they get a little hinky and they kick you out.
It depends where you're searching yourself.
Everywhere on the bus.
And two paths, you're fine.
Bats. If you get in there, if you dig in, problem.
Nope.
No deep searching. I'm really hoping whatever you need to do.
So.
Okay. So I'm kind of humming to myself quietly.
What we're gonna do? Your watch goes off without a hitch.
Mom, thank you for losing your manuals. Hooray. I got no encounter. Who do I have to wake up to do this? Because I'm assuming I have apparently an amazing timepiece.
It's Quentin is next.
Quentin, yeah. So I'll go and wake up Quentin if he's yeah. So I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna put a little paw on his shoulder and give him a little nudge and see if the PTSD snake kicks in or not.
What? Oh,
Hey, friend, I don't know.
hey, other friend who's waking me up. Right, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing out there. I think it'll be a pretty boring night. You could probably sleep while you're on watch. I've got a good feeling about this cave.
I take you up on that. And Quentin will sit out in front of the cave.
So as you're sitting there, the wind blowing through the air, the wind is the air. You start to hear a little clattering.
Something is clattering up there.
Something is indeed clattering. You start to hear what sounds like earth shifting slightly, soft earth shifting, and the sound of bone on bone, which, having now said that, sounds worse than what the imagery I'm trying to portray. Like two bones rubbing against that. You know what?
Twitch has just revoked that policy. I think we need to remember that.
You hear a good boning.
Yes,
Could always add swordplay to our tags. That'll work.
swordplay. I'll put that on. I'll have Dr. Twitch put that on our broadcast tag.
Does boning work? Yeah. Yeah, so you hear a boning. And it starts to get a little louder. And off in the distance, as you peer off into the night, you see what appears to be some skeletons.
Does it seem like they've noticed us?
Roll perception.
It is going to be 8 plus 6, so that's there's a 14.
14. With a 14, they are far enough away that they're moving in your general direction, but they're not moving directly towards you.
Is the fire out?
Highs or lows?
Lows.
Oh, that's carpet.
You did
The
mention
fire
smoke,
is out. In yours, yes. So the smoke. But
I'm gonna.
fire is out.
I'm just gonna kind of get low to the ground behind whatever the heck I was sitting on, and just observe a little bit longer. I'm gonna hold a high if they get within 30 feet of the cave entrance.
Okay. What I'm gonna need from everybody that's asleep is what I'm going to dub a snore roll. I'm going to need a D100 roll, and you are looking for a low number.
Thank God this doesn't take for my real life stats.
Yeah.
Oh, if it did, they'd know exactly where you are.
Yeah, I shake houses.
I got an 80.
80.
46.
46. And then we just need a D100 from Snowflake. 25. All right. Quentin, you back slowly up towards the mouth of the cave, like more into the cave. And now you're surrounded by your compatriots, and you look over, you see Simon, and you see his chest raising and lowering, their chest raising and lowering. Him, yep. And you don't hear much. You look over at Windermere, and same thing. You hear the breath a little bit, but not much. It's great. You look over to your tiny friend, Jonathan, and you know what? I also did. We did not roll for Gray. We gotta remember Gray is here. You listen over to Gray, and big boy, and he's sleeping pretty soundly, and every once in a while he lets out a little but for the most part, not too bad. And you look over to your tiny friend Jonathan, and you hear what sounds like just this guttural snore.
The
I'm
demons
basically,
are inside.
I'm basically
Daddy,
in my
is that
sleep.
you?
I'm casting thunderclap.
Yeah. In your dreams, yes. You look at the moment you hear the sound, you look straight over to these lumbering skeletons off in the distance, both of which immediately stop in their tracks and turn more directly towards the mouth of the cave.
Ah, shit. How far away are they?
Let's see. We'll do this and this. They are about 70 to 80 meters away.
Neat. And I'm just gonna turn around and just whistle really loudly back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna try to high each one of them.
Got it.
Because without looking, I know they're in range. Yeah, Haya has a 300-foot range.
I think you probably took the longer range one. There is a that's a great feat. Anyway, so everyone else, you hear a loud, sharp whistle that snaps everyone awake. And give me a highs or lows, and we're gonna see if you're gonna be able to get this off. Highs. Good shit. Okay. I'm gonna let you get this one attack off before we go into initiative.
Good.
All right. So let me see.
One on the
Okay.
right. Because fuck it.
Okay.
All right. So first one's gonna be 4 plus 8, so that's a 12.
That is a miss.
And we're gonna take a shot at him again. Or the second shot, I should say, is going his way. I'm sure that hits. That's gonna be 23.
That definitely hits.
All
right. Describe your Eldritch Blast again. What how does it appear?
It's a kind of a sickly green and purple arcane energy.
Absolutely.
And it's just a thin razor beam that finds its enemies.
Absolutely. So, you fire off 2 shots. The first one, goes above the target and misses, but the second one finds purchase. And as it does, as the first one goes past and the second one hits, the greenish purple light emanates and shines on your targets, and you can see them a little bit more clearly in the dark. And these do not appear to be regular skeletons. They appear to be some sort of monstrous giant skeletons with horns and hooves.
Guys, I hope you're awake. Skellies, big ones, scary looking ones.
You had a nightmare?
I wasn't sleeping.
Everybody that just woke up, roll me a perception check before we go into initiative.
And did you want damage for that?
Nat 20.
Nice.
24.
That's 9 points of force damage, and he's pushed back 10 feet.
Got it.
And initiative.
That's 9 for me.
My initiative is 17.
Alright, 18 on
You know, I
perception
wish I
check.
had a pen. This is getting bad. I'm gonna start writing in blood.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You know what?
got-
I
you got
can't
a couple
avoid it. Give me
choices.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just go find one.
Ash of your cigarette? Anything? Or is that vaping? Do that with vaping.
Your tears.
Let's see.
Use your tears.
Use your tears. No, I think he's run out of those. I think we're on that no F's night. That goes with tears,
Oh.
right?
Going back to the earlier conversation, guess you can't stick your thumb up your butt. And, just right with that.
Yeah, it is but it's like writing with one of the big giant crayons.
This is the quality content that
This
nobody
is-
comes for.
This is what nobody is on for. They're so ready.
Okay, before I start taking initiative, let's pay off the perception.
18.
Windermere, I am so sorry, but you have just been woken up from a deep, deep sleep, and as you rub your eyes with your feathers, you just kind of turn around and are just kind of going with the flow right now. You don't really know what you're fighting. You just know that you've been called to attention. We got Simon and Jonathan. Both of you hear the call to alarm and are up to see this blast hit its target. And you two see the horrible skeletal figures that loom off in the distance. So now give me your initiatives. I know we've got Quentin with a 17.
I
You know-
have 14.
Okay. And as I roll. Oh, yeah, that was my perception. Sorry. I got a 15.
No redemption is received.
Oh
What is
God,
Joseph
I
doing?
understand the reference enough to be able to butcher this. This is gonna be great. Just otherness.
Oh, hey, thank you from Cookie Track.
Snowflake got the 15.
Got a 15. Thank you, just otherness. We're
Windermere, what was your initiative?
I didn't hear for that call.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
No, 7.
stacking.
I am
Windermere's
just not
stacking.
motivated right now, apparently.
I think you were just woken out of a really great sleep. I think this is all working really well.
Still got sand in your eyes.
He was in a food coma.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we kept.
From all the the mid mush he made us.
Yeah, well, wait,
Yeah,
did we all just
somebody had
scrape?
to finish it.
Yeah, I was thinking we all scraped our stuff surreptitiously back in the bowl.
You guys did.
You guys did, yeah.
I fed it to the bears.
And you
Yeah,
hit
complaints
you hit the
of-
one on the right, correct, for 9 points of force damage.
Yes.
Force damage. Got it. Okay, force. So that's 9, and then it goes back 10 feet. Perfect. Cool. Alrighty. Then, Quentin, guess what? Not only did you get that shot off, you go first in initiative order.
All right. So
Oh, actually, hold
Yeah,
on. Wait. You might not. Hold on a second.
I didn't think I had the highest.
You had 17.
Yeah.
But you actually you're not gonna go first. So before you even get a chance to go, you're gonna hear some whistling off in the distance. Yeah. Like I said, I get the reference enough. I never watched the show that much.
Sorry, that picture just popping up in the middle of my screen just set me.
And you all see off about the same distance as the skeletons, off in a different direction. is this figure that's just kind of like whistling along, and oh my, would you look at what we got here? I'm gonna go ahead and you guys need any help?
Yeah, there's some nasties over there that I don't think mean us well.
Oh, okay. Let's see. He pulls out a gun and shoots him. What is this guy got? He pulls out a crossbow and sends one crossbow bolt flying at one and misses, and fires at the other one. And I loved the Andy Griffith Show. I didn't really care for it that much. I was more of a I Love Lucy and I Dream of Jeannie. Only one bolt? Oh no, he's getting two. He gets two. He gets two bolts. He's special. I don't have like a class or anything for him, so I'm just giving him something.
I'm gonna shove this bolt up your ass.
Uh-huh.
Well, in all fairness, otherness did kind of give it to you. What?
Okay, I see. Okay, you know what? I focused so much on the, yeah. He goes, okay, and then he rushes and goes, you know what? They don't look appetizing, but you do.
No, this isn't, no, God, wrong stream.
And first person to give it to me, highs or lows?
Low.
He goes, nope, sorry, you guys look tasty. And but that's gonna be his turn. I love the way that played out for me. They're skeletons. What does a vampire want with a skeleton? Anyway.
Bone marrow?
What?
Right?
Bone marrow, I guess. Yeah, you know. Well, he wants blood. He wants to drink blood, not bone marrow. He's a very specific vampire.
You can't be picky at whatever age he is. Anyway, let's just kill this guy.
All right. Anyway, so the first one, the closer one, is going to actually charge at the newcomer, because he got shot at and he's pissed. You hear a skeletal roar. What does a skeletal roar sound like?
I was going with the Skyrim sound.
That sounds skeletal. Let's see, they roll plus. Oof. Okay. Skeletal roar is just teeth. No, there's a difference. Okay, look, there's a difference. Roar is different than chatter.
Yeah, I think it's like that evil hiss that you'd get out of something, because technically we don't know how they see either, so we're just not gonna get too picky about this.
They don't have lungs, but they also don't have vocal cords or a throat.
Yeah, or eyeballs. There's a whole host of issues with them.
Shit. Okay. So, the skeleton charges forward and attacks the vampire Barney Fife, and hits him with his what is it? A giant spear? It looks like. Yeah. No, it's a great axe. It's a great axe. It charges at him with the great axe, and gores him. Oh my god, dealing 6. Oh fuck, god damn it. Okay, so that, and then it's another 2d8 because he charged him.
I do like the idea of us just sitting back and letting the DM fight himself.
Right, this is exactly what's happening right now.
This is what we all avoid.
That is
He's got this. Let's just
fucking
leave.
Yeah, let's just leave.
30 points of damage. Okay.
What?
Let it be known.
Skeleton.
He did have very good attack rolls.
Yeah.
But I will tell you right now, these guys do not mean fuck. These guys do not fuck around. This is what just happened. He charges, attacks with the great axe, and gores the vampire Barney Fife, dealing a huge amount of damage, splitting him open. It looks like he's in great pain, knocking him 10 feet closer towards the mouth of the cave, and now he is prone. So now he is lying on the ground in between you guys and the skeleton. It's just ridiculous. They do have teeth for chattering. They do not have lungs. Does not mean you can't roar. You can roar without lungs.
I do like that now we have like the quintessential red shirt. You know, like the moment to go, holy crap, is that what you were saying when you said lay it out for me? Sorry,
Oh,
what?
absolutely just otherness. He gets hit and falls to the ground 10 feet away. Golly!
No, bam.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. He is still breathing, barely.
He's undead. What do we care? Who's next? What do we?
The next one is the one that is was not as close, was further away, that got knocked away. He is going to move up next to his buddy, doing the same skeletal. No, he is not skeletal roaring. He's chattering his teeth. So the one on the right is chattering his teeth. I don't know. And bringing it up to Snowflake.
Okay.
I would say about 20 feet in front of you, there is a body of some wandering fool. And he's lying on the ground bleeding, and the two skeletons next to each other.
Okay, I was looking up a one-liner. Yeah, let me see. Okay, well, I'm going to go in and say, I'm going to go over to him, because I haven't seen he's a vampire at all, right? There's no clue as to that.
I guess he was speaking with Quentin. Quentin, go ahead, roll insight.
Quentin should, or who?
On the
Quentin.
wrong page for...
Because he was the one who was speaking with him initially.
16.
16. You definitely get the impression that this guy wants to eat you. So there's got to be some sort of cannibal zombie vampire.
So as we'll go with as Hidden Treasure's walking by, be like, hey, be careful. Not sure if he's a lichen or a vampire, but either way, he wants to eat you. Or me. I'm tasty.
Well, do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. I'm just gonna walk on by. I'm gonna take the random Zen generator for 1,000, please. I will. Let me see. What's my wisdom? Shit, I'm not that stupid. Okay. I'll. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna take up a position to essentially protect the vampire or protect the unknown person from the skeletons that I know are clearly hostile.
Okay.
Not gonna aid him. I'm just gonna take up a defensive.
Are you
stance.
going to like put yourself in between?
If I can do it defensively, yeah.
It's about 20 feet away, so you have enough movement to move in between the skeletons and the vampire, but
Okay.
there would be essentially about 5 feet, 5 meters, whatever you want to say, of space between you and the monsters, the skeletons.
Okay, can I?
They're close.
Oh,
They're
okay.
closer to the guy than you are to the guy. If that makes sense.
Well, Yeah, I'll stand next to him. I'd like to try and cast Earthbind, but I can't read it.
You can't read Earthbind?
Well, I can't. I couldn't bring it up. Give me a sec. White space has reduced to 0. Spells duration. Everyone creatures. Yeah, I want to see if I can whip out Earthbind. Can I move and whip up Earthbind?
Yeah, it's an action, so you can move and do an action.
Okay. I'd like to do that, please. I'm sorry for not reading my spells ahead. I apologize for slowing play. I shall not go with myself.
This is for a flying creature.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed is reduced to 0 feet.
See, that's why I was supposed to read shit.
Gotta read. Yep.
Well, it did go flying through the air.
The guy did, yeah. The vampire.
Yeah. All right, then fuck it. Thunderwave. Yeah, they're out there within a 15-foot cube.
Got it. And you are moving in between,
I
so
am
that
way far away from. I hope to God I'm like 15 feet away from my companions.
Yeah. You've got your back to them at this point.
Well, this comes out my ass too.
So go ahead and roll your thunder wave. Go ahead and cast your thunder wave. I believe that's a saving throw for the creatures, correct? Constitution save. Yep. Okay. So Constitution save. Let me roll that for these guys. Oh, they got decent con. We'll roll them separate. This is for the left one. Oh, that is a net 1.
Okay.
And this is for the right one. That is slightly better. Okay. And what is your spell save?
I don't know what that is. I apologize.
14. Your spell save DC is a 14.
DC is 14. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so 1 fails, 1 passes. So go ahead and roll your damage, your 2d8.
Ugh. Wish I could use inspiration for that. Why is everybody quiet like the grave?
All right, I don't know why it rolled a spell attack.
I rolled a spell attack because
okay. So 7 is the
all
damage.
I know is I'm pressing buttons, man.
Got it.
I'm pressing buttons.
7 damage. So one of them's gonna take 7. The other one's gonna take 3. 7 and 3. So here's the funny thing.
I'm petitioning on that nat 1, buddy.
The funny thing is, the one on the right that got knocked back and hit earlier is the exact same one that takes full damage from the thing and gets knocked back 10 more feet.
Woo! Keep it moving. Worst part is now I can't disengage because I'm effed.
Oh, you're not even engaged yet.
Oh, really? Oh, I wasn't in melee. That's melee combat. Okay, got it.
Cool. Okay, that's some hit points there. Alrighty. Next on my list is JJ.
All right. How far away are they from us?
About between 30 to 40 feet. One of them's closer than the other. The one on the left is closer than the one on the right.
All right, but they're kind of close to each other.
About 10 feet away from each other.
All right. Let me just double check this real quick. Okay. So it's been a while since we played. I've actually looked this up. I have yet to cause any actual damage to any enemy in a fight playing this campaign.
All right, well, let's make this the time that it happens.
Keep that streak alive.
I'm going to cast my 4th level spell, Storm Sphere.
Ooh.
A 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs into existence centered on a point you choose within range. The sphere remains for the spell's duration. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. The sphere's face is difficult terrain. And I would like to cast it on the closest baddie.
Cast it on the
Why
one
do you-
further away,
Why-
because
why
if
do
you
you do this to me,
if
bro?
you cast it on the one
Why-
closer, it's going to engulf Snowflake as well. But if you hit if you hit the one in the back, it'll hit the one in the back and the one in the front, and it won't hit Snowflake.
Fine.
I like your original plan because I have a strength of 7.
I like your original plan. Okay. So it's strength
wanna
save.
roll up
It's
an
strength
advantage.
saving throws. What is your spell save DC? It is 14. Okay. Their strength is better than their con.
What?
The one on the left rolled a nat 1.
Left shark sucks.
And another nat 1. I've got to really check that out. That's 2 nat 1s. So here's the deal. Who knows anything about skeletons and lore? Anyone want to roll
Arcania or whatever. it's
yeah,
called?
Arcana.
I can. I'm gonna go just because why
All right.
not?
Yeah, if I'm giving you a free roll, you should just take it.
I got a 14.
I'll give
got
it
a 15.
You
15.
got a what? Okay.
A 7.
Even with a +5, I got an 8.
They
Rolls
make
of
good
champions.
soup. You know they make good soup, and that's about it, right?
Simon
Yeah.
and Jonathan. Maybe this is why Jonathan cast this spell. You will both know the one way to damage a skeleton is with bludgeoning damage. They are very susceptible.
So
Go
Wait,
ahead.
do I
underway
Roll your damage. Your 2d6.
going to be total of 5.
Huh?
Ends up turning into 10 against them, no?
Indeed, it does. And just like that, you did 20 points of damage.
I'll look it up.
That
Sweet.
is exactly how it is. 226. Okay.
Do I have any bonus actions?
Let's take a look here at Mr. Jonathan. Actions. What do you got for bonus to your reactions? As a bonus action, you can cause gusts of air to surround you before or after you cast a spell of first level or higher that allows you to fly up to 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. So essentially, you could fly 10 feet before you cast that spell, or after. So right now if you want.
I was going to say, because it also says here on the Storm Sphere, until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere towards one creature you choose within 60 feet of the center.
Oh,
Make an arranged spell attack. Have advantage on the attack roll if a target is in the sphere. On the hit, target takes 4d6 lightning damage.
absolutely. Go ahead and do that. You have the bonus action to burn it. Burn it.
Okay.
So you have to make a spell attack. So go ahead and roll a d20 and add your spell modifier, which is +6. Your spell attack modifier +6.
Okay. That's going to be a 16 plus 6. That's
That
going to be
hits.
22.
That hits.
All right.
So go ahead and
And
roll
what
your
is-
your was that 4? You said 4d6 or some shit like that. 4d6.
Yep.
Yeah.
46 lightning damage.
You won't get the bonus to bludgeoning, but boy,
4d6.
which one are you
rolling.
hitting? The one on the left does not look as bad as the one on the right.
I'll finish off the one on the right.
Okay.
And that's going to be 14 I rolled.
Ooh, he's looking like he's hurt. Some of his joints are a little loose. His chattering teeth aren't chattering nearly as much. It's just like a half chatter now. All right, Jonathan. Gray is going to go, for simplicity's sake, we are just going to have him cast the first spell I see on his sheet. And he has not updated his sheet in a while, so... There you are. What? Okay. Cool. He's just gonna cast fire something. Yep.
Fire something sounds like a thing you do in the Civil War.
He's gonna shoot a firebolt at the one on the left. And does some damage to it. Catches it a little bit on fire. Who's next? Windermere.
Hey.
After some action, you're finally awake and ready to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Damn, did I not get a turn this round?
You started.
I did. Oh, with the first shot. Oh, okay.
Oh, crap. You know what? You know what happened? You started, and then I said, no, you didn't. I started you with Barney Fife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't get your turn. I moved right from Barney to the enemies. That's my bad. Go ahead, Q. Take it away. Sorry, Windermere.
It's okay.
It's like I know he rolled low and I rolled a 17. So I was like, wait. Okay. So time for DM's favorite subject. We're gonna talk a little geometry. DM, would you say a radius of 20 feet would cover or cast at the middle skeleton would catch the both skeletons and the vampire?
You can absolutely catch the vampire and both skeletons, but you will also catch Snowflake, because Snowflake is standing in between the
I thought he was 5 feet away. I thought that might save him in this.
Nope.
I think I'm 5 feet. Am I 5 feet in front of or behind the vampire? I apologize.
You were in front.
You're in
of, like,
front of the vampire. You took it. Yep.
Well.
You took a defensive stance in front of
Hey,
him.
I think you know. Let's just let roll where it may. I haven't had my full rest yet. Let's see what happens. My hit plate.
And be like, shit. I tried to tell you, because there's only one true solution to this problem: fireball. So that's
What's the spell
dexterity save? 16 is the DC.
Oh, you want to guess what skeletons aren't? Dexterous.
Dexterous.
No.
Well, I mean that's.
Hey, you want to know who also is not dexterous? Someone lying on the ground.
All right, so
That is going to be a miss. That is he rolled well, and it's a miss because he gets a +0. That is also a miss. That is also a miss.
and it's 23 points of fire damage.
Snowflake, you want to go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
11.
They call 23.
I'm so sorry,
Eat
Snowflake, but you are about to eat 23 points of damage. Luckily, you are
totally
not
lost my
you are not a slouch. You're pretty beefy.
I mean, is it
Yeah,
is it truly casting fireball if you don't catch one of your party members with it?
Yeah,
I've
I
been
agree.
saying this for so long, but yet I get scoffed at.
If there's not collateral damage, it's not a good night.
I
Yeah,
agree.
because you do it on purpose.
I didn't. I was hoping he was far enough away.
Norma.
I tried to get him to not go. So,
Fair
in other words, he decided to fuck around, and then shortly thereafter, he found out.
Mhm.
Or, what was what was your initiative in this round? Should he have gone before or after me?
After. You had your hands full with skeletons. No,
Yeah,
I
fireball
fully
was
accept.
happening.
I fully accept the cause and effect of my actions, and considering, I needed new fur anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about to take a long rest anyway. It's all gonna be good.
Maybe.
If you live. With that, you hear a whimpering, oh golly, and you see as the last bit of blood pulls out of the smoldering ash pile now, that once was vampire Barney Fife at your feet. Simon, unfortunately, Snowflake could not save the mysterious stranger. Now the skeleton on the left does appear to be badly shaken up, and the one on the right literally looks like it is using pieces of itself to hold itself up like a crutch.
God.
Windermere, now that I have corrected my past transgressions, it is time for you to create some new ones. Your turn.
All right, here we go. So what do I see now? Like something burning on the ground, or
Yep,
three friends on fire, and some skeletons in distance.
So it took to
Wiping my
about
eyes.
it took to about the fireball going off for you to finally be like awake, and now you see a fireball that is burning at the feet of Snowflake.
He was taking his time till he got hit by the sonic boom of the fire. He just felt that heat wave smack and be like, "Wake up, goddammit!"
And past Snowflake, you see two beat up looking skeletons, large skeletons, horns, hooves, really freaky.
Wait, Minotaurs? Are
jeez.
these Minotaurs or what? Wait a minute.
You can roll Arcana if you want.
That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
Oh, good. And they're like 40 feet away,
Yeah, roughly 30 to 40.
and it's still windy.
The wind has died down, but it is blowing a little bit.
I think a lot of it because of someone.
Oh well.
Say storm sphere still going.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there is a giant sphere of a storm pounding down on these skeletons as we speak.
Oh yeah, not me, because somebody knew how to aim.
Yeah, they take massive amounts of damage if they end their turn there. If anyone had any kind of spell to hold someone in a certain spot, they do 4d6 damage at the end of their turn.
Some of us feel like that Earthbound.
So-
fucking
So I'm gonna move up like 10, maybe 15 feet. Be
Okay.
like, oh, it's gonna take me a moment to prepare. Ah! Start charging energy.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. What are you gonna what are you looking for, and what are you going to do if that happens?
Oh, I'm gonna kamehameha the shit out of them.
Okay. What's the trigger? What are they? What needs to happen for you to do that?
When they start moving to attack, I have a skill called Radiant Sunbolt that I can shoot multiple versions of.
Okay.
So I figured it'd be fun, just be like, take a bit of time, charge up, give the whole
That's gonna
And
be.
yes, I am screaming this.
That's totally fine. I love this. This is painting a wonderful image in my head, especially if what happens next is what I think is about to happen.
Don't forget to wax philosophical for 2 minutes about how this attack's gonna hurt so fucking much.
Yeah, the attack, the your attack has to happen in the next episode.
Yes.
So Windermere, you finish. Next is Vampire Barney Fife. Some bubbles start to come up from the blood. And Quentin, it is now your turn. You get to go again so soon because I fucked up and you should have gotten a better placing with your 17.
Righto.
Your rightful place.
And both the skellies are still up, yeah?
Yes. The one on the
Okay.
right looks like if you insulted it, it would fall over. The one on the left looks a little bit more sturdy, but definitely beat up.
And did I notice the burbliness of the vampire goo?
Highs or lows?
Lows.
Yes, you did, and it was very comical.
Oh, so it's okay. I was about to say, should I roll Arcana to see if that thing's gonna get back up?
No. We're not gonna do that.
No, it's just cooking because fireball. That sort of heat doesn't go away.
It doesn't. No, it lingers. It's a lingering heat.
Immediately. All right, fair enough. Let's see. Does this one? Is this one? I am so sorry. I should have been prepared. But is this a against one person or numerous? 10-foot radius. Are the two skellies within a 10-foot radius of me?
Yeah, I would say they're both just on the. If you place the 10-foot radius directly in between them, the edges would be right around.
All right. Okay. So, actually, no, that's dumb because they are made of organic material. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna hiya the raggedy looking skelly bro.
Go ahead, make your attack.
So that is going to it's 17 plus 8.
That hits. Yeah. That hits.
And well, we'll roll them one at a time. See if the thing falls over.
Roll higher than a 5.
Higher than the 5? Well, it's plus 5 to whatever I roll.
Gotcha. So go ahead and
it
describe
does.
to me how this thing dies.
So as soon as it's struck by the very convincing hiya, the arcane energy just kind of replaces the skeleton before it just falls to ash.
Awesome. Visceral, right in front of us.
And since that happened, we're gonna direct the other hiya at the other skelly row, and that's gonna be 16 to hit.
16 hits.
16 hits. And before I let loose, I go, "Hey, you want one too? Hiya!" And that's gonna hit him for 14 points of force.
All right, 14 points of force hits him, and he starts to chatter and looks very beat up, almost as bad as the other one did before you turned it into ash. Anything else?
And yeah, with my bonus action, just be like, "Hey, Snowflake, you good? You're a little singed there, buddy." And I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Next is going to be that last remaining. I just read that when you said that. The remaining skeleton is going to start rushing towards Simon. The moment he starts rushing towards, This Aarakocra that's been standing amongst you, that's been screaming throughout the entirety of Quentin's last turn. Go ahead, let's hear it. Let's hear the powering up. All right, and you finally finished powering up, and you're ready to unleash. Go ahead and unleash.
All right, I'm firing 2 shots at him.
Oh, please tell me he's right next to me now. He did
A
start
15
rushing.
and a 23.
Both hit.
Awesome. 6, 3, 15 damage total.
15 damage total. You just had to do more than 7. Go ahead and describe to me how this radiant blast of light destroys your target.
Literally just taking a great form and then shooting 2 blasts from my hands, and it just spirals and just nails it.
You see
Leaves
the
nothing
skeleton.
behind except for
The skeleton catches the energy and goes, ugh! And then you see his feet start being pushed backwards, pulling earth back with it. As the light overtakes him and starts to tear away at his body as he just gets evaporated into nothingness.
Impossible.
Yeah, something like that, exactly. Yeah. I've never seen so much power. You know, it's got to be something like that. Anyway, we've all watched way too much anime. I have a feeling. So yeah, at that we're out of initiative. You all are still very tired. Some of us a little bit more beat up than we were when we went to bed. Snowflake, you're feeling a little singed, and what possibly could have been a new friend lies in an ashen, bloody, bubbling heap at your feet.
This is also what I'm seeing.
I think we're all seeing that.
The issue from Snowflake's, the radiant blast from Snowflake's point of view. I wonder.
What was that?
I can. Oh, somebody has powers to put shit in chat. Anyway, yeah, that's it's like, oh no.
Well,
I go through my friend's remains.
You go
My
through
new
his.
friend wanted to leave me anything.
So you want to go through his remains? Highs or lows?
Let's go with lows.
There's nothing but ash, blood, and bubbles.
That's okay. I'll add some singed fur to that smell.
Oh yeah,
Not
it's
even his
it's
crossbow?
right.
His crossbow didn't even make it.
is it right? Because it should still theoretically smell like ionized air. That's storm spheres.
As you're
It's like a fresh day.
Yeah. As you're disappointed rifling through the ashen remains that lie before you, you feel a little prick and you go, as you feel around a little bit more carefully. A crossbow bolt made it. 1 crossbow bolt.
Okay, I was afraid you were gonna go back to the bone-on-bone action with that last statement.
No. I'm going to make another reference and said there's just the one.
I have
crossbow bolt.
a stiff shaft in my hands. Is what you're saying?
That is not what I'm saying. I want to be clear.
And yet it has been said.
But it has been said.
Okay, I collect up the 1 bolt for my friend. What's his name?
Yeah, no one asked.
you know,
No one asked what his name was, and no one really still knows what variety of freak he was. What was he, a lycanthrope? Was he a vampire? Was he a zombie? Who knows? The only piece of information you have is that he thought Quentin looked tasty.
We do have information. He melted into a bubbly viscera as opposed to leaving a charred body.
Okay, that's another
Wait.
point of reference. There you go.
That wasn't part of the skeletons?
No.
Nope.
There was a vampire
But
and
I
2
must need to
skeletons.
wake up some more.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and keep the bolt with him because he was the first person that came to our aid, and attacked the skeletons for us, if I am not mistaken. Because he popped at him, he took a shot at him, right? Before you realized who he was, and
Yeah,
before you
both of
got your
the.
act together.
If you look into the remains of the skeletons, you can see in the the last one there are no remains. We described this being evaporated essentially.
Oh well, I thought I thought we just witnessed it where he took 2 shots at him, and then he decided that we needed to be fed upon, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just always remember. I will keep the chef with me, and I will always remember him as the person who has tried to come to the aid of another, even though they did not know them.
I cast
And-
prestidigitation on the remains of our friends to wipe them from existence. Just to clean them up.
Yeah.
All right. You all watch as before your eyes what was once a being then became a smoldering pile of ashes and bloody bubbles. Now it's just wiped away in a moment of cleansing.
So much
I was
better.
gonna make soup out of that.
Hold on.
Just
Yeah,
otherness. I know. I see what you're saying there about expecting to get a little more spotlight out of that. But honestly, I think the mileage that we got out of that redeem was perfect.
Dude, we're not sentimental. If you put something out there, we will ruin it.
I have
people
taken
who
people's
try to-
redeems. I have taken people's redeems that they've redeemed items for characters for me, and thrown them immediately away.
The only person who don't do that to is Goliath Man because he cries.
Anyway.
He doesn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, and when he goes, I'm gonna say, when you realize nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. As my goodbye to. It's a miracle he's transcended to the Force. He must have been a Jedi or whatever our equivalent is. A Jedi Knight came to our rescue.
So because of that, I want the next set piece to be dangerous. So you all go back to sleep to try to salvage what is left of your rests, to get your full rests. And go ahead and everyone level up to level 8.
We're already level 8.
Are you?
Some of us are. I'm not.
I am.
Aw.
that's
When did we level up to 8? We leveled up to 8 after the funeral, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's enough
So-
time. That's enough time. So we're leveling up to 9. I have plans for the next set piece, and I don't want to kill you all. So
9. Facing 10.
yeah, you don't have to do it right this very moment. Just know that between now and the next episode, you're going to be 9, and some of you are leveling up twice. Apparently, I didn't realize.
Well, I've got to figure out my hit points reset to 15 for no apparent reason. So
That's because you are now a squishy.
oh,
But
But
you just got all your natural armor singed off you.
yeah, I guess so. That was what I get for a long rest. Suddenly I'm 15 again.
level 9 doesn't make you Vij proof. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I plan my my scenarios knowing that someone else is bringing the pain. I don't need to go full bore, because someone's just gonna erase your fireball. It's just gonna happen. Anyway. So yes, we're all going to level to 9, which means the forest of the forest of dangers now. But you are close to the forest. You can see the tree line from here. Fireball eraser is in the DSM. What's the is that the Dark Souls manual?
That feels like the manual for psychological aberrations.
Yes.
Oh, it's a DSVM. Sorry.
So we need DSVM. So we need a few rolls from everybody because I need to know what everybody knows about this forest that you were about to traipse into.
Well, I want to level up before we make these bloody rolls you keep talking about. Ah, fuck it. It's not gonna work. Go ahead.
don't
know.
worry too much about it. It's not like these rolls are life or death yet. Everybody roll me history. That's yeah, history.
I don't see a history.
There's history.
Will history work? Is that history?
Oh man.
Actually, Jonathan's gonna get advantage on this because he has a book. He has a
Thank
book.
God, because I rolled a 3.
Natural 1.
Yes. I think
Much
you
better.
understand. All right, so you went to school in Florida. You went to school in Florida.
I got a total of 23.
Nice.
Nice.
Windermere, would you like to roll a history?
I did. I got a 6.
Ooh. Oh, I see it there. There we go. So we've got a 6 here for that. That's nothing. The low rolls here. You all you know pretty much that the Elvish city, which we all need a name for, guys. We've never settled this down. So chat, we need a name for an Elvish city.
Something like Graceland.
Oh, Neverland. How about Neverland?
Uh
Come on, chat. Make him do it.
Anyway, the low rollers, that's my my Windermere's, my Simons, my Quintins, and actually we're gonna roll for Gray.
BG's
And-
got you a name.
Yeah, she's got a
Maceland,
great
like
name.
it, Maceland, perfect. And also we're gonna lump Gray in with the ones who don't know their history. You just know that you've been told there's weird things about the forest, and it's hard to get to the city, Maceland. Jonathan, you were very well versed in this forest. We Maceland. We also need a name for the forest that surrounds Maceland. It's a magical forest. It is
Wood.
Macewood. Well, let's see if that's where the chat lands on. You know that these trees are the magical protection of Maceland. You know that there is only an opening if Maceland wants there to be an opening. So right now, you would assume with everything being on high alert, getting into the forest is going to be very, very hard. But because of such a high roll, you've heard tale of a secret entrance into the forest that's always open. But the path through to Maceland is very treacherous. Labyrinthian in design, with monsters and puzzles abound.
I have a question for you all so that we can enter. How strong and smart are we?
I like food.
The answer is that question for one of us. Who else?
Wait, how strong and smart?
I love smartass Jonathan. Let me just tell you, that answers the question for one of us. That was fucking perfect.
Wisdom comes in many forms. I happen to dabble in a bit of history and arcana, but that's you know. where I'm useful.
I can't help but tell that you didn't seem very confident with that.
I mean, I can't speak in that. Hey, look, man, I know my history pretty good. All right, you can quiz me sometime. Mm.
Oh God, I want to quiz you right now.
Oh man.
Okay, absolutely. You want to quiz him right now? Roll an intelligence. Roll an intelligence roll.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I was hoping for history.
Me or him?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Jonathan.
All right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. That's gonna set the DC. Since he did say history or arcana, are you asking him a history question or an arcana question?
I'll ask history.
History? Go ahead and make a history roll for me, Quentin.
okay. It's been a while since I studied. That adds up to a 10. I roll a 4.
I think you went to community
You
college.
answer not as incorrectly as you could, but definitely not right.
Something about that boy ain't right.
All right, I guess we're kind of strong, and I'm smart. We can do this.
Oh, yeah. And Gray can swing things around okay, right? Gray?
Gray comes over and picks you up, Jonathan, and goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty strong." And then goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I always forget to ask first," and then sits you down. Can I pick you up?
Ugh, I've never been so high.
And
High up, high up.
and then I mean, I know he's not really doing a whole lot of talking right now, but that's probably because Windermere has been staring at his distressingly large stonking muscles ever since he key blasted that skeleton away.
Oh yeah, that is true. He is very, very impressed. And just so that we all know, for any note takers out there, it is Green Stuff Forest and the Elvish City of Maceland.
Yeah, I didn't write that down. I used to be
Yeah.
the note taker.
I used to care about these.
I
things.
have. It's on a post-it note as we speak.
Okay. My response to the question is mindfulness isn't difficult. We just need to remember to do it.
It's very true. It's very true.
There we go. And you
So-
look at me and I'm a beanpole with dull eyes.
So-
Dull eyes.
Why do we need to be smart and strong to go to the forest, J?
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for him to start talking. Goddamn it!
I thought it was gonna be another J coming. I was waiting.
Yeah, he's wise to your tricks, your sorcerer's ways.
Because the path is going to be quite treacherous, from what I remember. It's going to be many monsters, many puzzles. Going to test our might and my wits.
Oh, sounds like a grand old time. And are we certain that the normal entrance wouldn't open for us?
Well, if they wanted us in, we could go in, but we can't, so we can't.
Hmm.
So this is the only secret entrance. It's always open.
Oh.
Yeah,
tell no one,
and
it's a secret.
you can Quentin, you can kind of get the tone from Jonathan as he's kind of like implying like, yeah, I don't think that you guys can just walk in the front door.
You know, JJ, I hear what you're saying. I don't like the way you're saying it. I mean, I don't know if you noticed my beautiful ears, but I'm at least half elf. I should be quasi welcome in an elven city.
Well, as a forest gnome and a very knowledgeable one, I know a bit, especially about how when a door is locked, it's hard to open it.
Hmm.
You also know, Jonathan, that they are wanted fugitives.
Oh, you guys are also wanted fugitives.
Oh right, I keep forgetting that part. I'm a man on the run. I'm a dangerous man.
Oh wait, I'm included in that.
Yeah. Like you say that, you guys, you also go like, oh wait a minute, me too.
Well, hold on, you weren't on that, and I'll reach into my pocket and unfurl the wanted poster. Is JJ on it?
No.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. The only people that are on it are the original crew. So it's got Quentin, Gray, Grrr, Holly Hera, and Noel.
Etta.
No,
Oh, Noel.
Not Etta. No. This is the group of people who went back in time and fucked shit up in season 2. You know,
Right.
season 2, that thing that definitely happened.
All right.
Oh God.
Well, and we're going to the Elven City. Why again? I'm sorry.
No, you're
looking
totally
for
fine. Yep. Go, keep going.
We're looking for our friend Grrr. He might have gone this way.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember.
The big scary one who was always sad.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, actually, now knowing all that, wait, like, would they have let Grrr in? He's a wanted fugitive too. Like, why are we going to this place?
So I just got back from picking up whatever skeletal bones remained, because they could break the suit.
Good
But-
save.
And you just
We're gonna
walking.
run into a bunch of ingredients on the way and lots of food. Oh boy, this is gonna be such a great trip.
Why are you the way that you are? Like,
We're
don't get me
excited for
don't get me wrong. I like me a good meal, but you exist for meals.
It brings
That's what
me
the vampire
happiness,
thought,
and I
too.
like sharing that happiness.
Yeah, I'm
mean,
thinking maybe what?
I'm not,
Wait,
I'm not
wait
trying
until
to.
I make you some of my famous fresh scrambled eggs. It's not often, but sometimes.
If it's anything
it
like your
comes out and it
stew,
happens.
if it's anything like your stew, I'll take your word with a pinch of salt, literally and figuratively.
Maybe he grew up in the Depression of 2018.
Depression food had a
3
habit
years
of actually being pretty tasty. Only when you got
2018
through it.
Depression food.
My character's 3 years old. What are you talking about?
Jonathan, go
You
ahead
travel
and
with a
roll.
minor?
Yeah, in Aarakocra, that's actually like what, like a teenager.
Yeah. So apparently we only live till like 30s or 40s.
Oh, so you're that weird Cass problem from Voyager.
Yeah.
This is not booty.
Jonathan, do me a favor. I would like you to roll me a survival check with advantage.
All right. That one's going to be a 14 and a 17.
17 will be enough. Based on everything that you have read and studied, you feel confident that you could at least find the general area that this supposed secret entrance is supposed to have existed, and you think it would probably take maybe a quarter to a half of a day from where you are now.
I can kind of find the entrance.
There's a thrush banging snails. I am gonna quit this game.
Well, I guess I can't say too much since it's how all our what one lead we had has gone cold. I hope you know what you're doing, JJ.
Don't worry.
Jay.
Even though I don't go outside that much, I'm quite knowledgeable.
Let me give you a little bit of a chance for some insight here, Quentin, because I see you trying very, very hard. Go ahead and
I'm trying to figure out what spell I want to add. Yeah, leave that face how you want.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Insight, that's going to be a 3 plus 15, so 18.
18. You do know at least that going to the Elven City, you get the feeling. Sorry, I'm gonna call it by its actual name. You know that going to Maceland, since the trail has gone cold, might at least help you uncover what the hell happened over the past 6 months that you can't remember.
That's fair. Well,
Oh crap! I forgot.
I'm sure
there's
we'll
an
get
actual plot.
something out of this trip. All right, guys, pack your shit. It's time to go. We've been in this cave for what feels like 2 months. I don't believe it.
What's great is Washi's gonna come back, and the last thing he's gonna remember is going to sleep in the cave, and you guys are gonna be like fumbling around trying to find the forest. Like, yep. What cave, bro?
What dinosaur vampire?
Not that part.
I'm
And you know
used
what?
to
The initial time when I read that, I was like, Barney, that's weird. I guess we can do that. And then immediately went, no, wait a minute. I know that fucking show. I had Nick at Night.
Yeah, I had to Google it.
What was it? Something Land? Is it? What was the other one that was
TV Land.
TV Land.
Yeah. Now that channel, funny thing, now that channel plays stuff like Seinfeld and Friends. So, hey, millennials, you're fucking old. Hey, people older than millennials. That's gotta feel bad. Yeah. How's that bone on bone grinding action?
I have a whole new
We had the
definition
Foley
for
artist the
phone on
whole
phone.
time, and they didn't pipe up.
Oh god. That's the sound of a skeletal scream, by the way.
All right, guys. With 15 minutes left, we could fumble around here a little bit,
Yes.
but I don't want to get too far ahead for the rest of the party.
Like they're gonna know.
Basically, it's essentially gonna take a couple of hours to get to where you're going, so it's not like anything's gonna happen or there's gonna be anything big to do. And the big set piece for this part of the season is going to be the green stuff forest.
It sounds great to me. Sounds like it's a bunch of veggies.
Yeah.
When I hear
honestly.
green stuff, I think something completely different.
Oh, cookable things, healthy things.
You can cook this.
Yeah.
Let them cook. God damn it, Just Otherness. God
What
Damn
does
it!
hardiness do?
At this
So
point,
green tastes like
at this
green?
point, it's got to be a meme. At this point, I need to forget every single episode, and you need to bring it up right at the goddamn end, so that way I can promise you, hey, I'm writing down Pokemon. I'm writing down right here again, and I'm gonna circle it 4 times, and I'm gonna underline it, and I'm definitely not gonna lose that. When we can't get the group together for the next month and a half, and then I'll forget again. Welcome to the meme, just otherness. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this.
I was the original sufferer of said meme. I forget what the redeem was, but it took y'all running a session every week, 2 months to get to it. That's what I remember.
You make my magical memories.
You didn't make my magical memories. Oh, I absolutely had the opportunity to bring it up earlier. Please do me a favor, just otherness, every single time. Wait till the end to make me feel so horrible about it. Because you know what this is going to do? This is going to eat me up until I wake up tomorrow and completely forget about it again.
So an hour then is what I'm hearing.
No. I'm gonna wake up at like 6, 7.
Yeah, but well, I mean, yeah, but it's gonna haunt your dreams.
It's probably gonna haunt my dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna be dreaming, and there's gonna be like my favorite Pokemon going, "You fucking suck. How could you forget about me?"
Oh yeah, it's a Goldeen.
Anyway, it's a Goldeen. That's why I don't want to bring it up. My favorite Pokemon's a Goldeen.
If it's Marchamp, you're gonna need some counseling. That's all I know.
You know, see, I know words are being spoken, but I can't tell you what a single one of those words.
I still know all 151 original Pokemon. It's the other like 700 that I could care less about. There's a fucking garbage bag, okay? And I know its name. It's Garbodor, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I am a real life Pokemon. It's called Snorlax.
Yes.
Shit.
Exactly.
This is very true. This is very true.
You know,
If you sleep in a 60-foot radius, you take psychic damage.
at the risk of sounding meta, I'm going to remind the GM that there is a thing called an architect point he can reward.
Everybody gets an architect point.
No, to Erm. Give it to Erm.
Give it to Erm? All right.
Good Devil can't have more than one.
He can't have more than one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing it because Erm only, Erm had a good player moment of I'm Snorlax. It takes a big man to admit that.
All right. I will, upon recommendation, give you an architect point that you apparently can use for stuff. Do something crazy with it, just not on my stream. Anyway, with that, I'm going to beg someone else to find me a raid and make sure they wait to start it until I'm most of the way through.
How do raids work? Dr. Twitch doesn't know how raids work.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no, he's working on it. No, it's like, how do you know?
And luckily, this is going to be real easy. Tomorrow is Thursday. We are sending out a search party for our GM. If anyone has seen the Thursday GM, please tell him we are concerned. So we'll take the time off. We got to set the stage for this Friday's Cookie Trek, which if only there was someone here who could speak on that.
I think it's called Something in the Abyss.
Something in the Abyss.
And yeah, you've kind of accidentally caught that should have been an announcement already. Go on to Tuesday. What's Tuesday doing? What's Wednesday doing?
Oh whole
Oh,
weekend in between that.
There are more days besides Friday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Well, Thursday. Then what's Thursday doing?
Sunday, well, we already addressed Thursday. Sunday, I don't think we're back with Tomb yet. I think we're still away for the holiday.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be yet another cookie trick that we don't have.
Another cookie trek, Into the Abyss Part 2, more Abyss Boogaloo. And then
Wait,
Monday.
did we actually do that?
We are now. Monday we have a ticking clock. We're about to run out of time.
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Some of us don't know how to. We hit the button. We don't know.
Do you remember the part where I said make sure you start it when I'm most of the way through? Bye.
No. Bye, everybody.
Do it.